Abigail says he's dying, Dutch. We'll have to stop someplace.
Okay. Arthur's out looking. I sent him up ahead.
If we don't stop soon, we'll all be dying. This weather, it's May. I'm just hoping the law got as lost as we did.
There! Arthur! Any luck?
I found a place where we can get some shelter. Let Davy rest while he... You know... An old mining town. Abandoned. It ain't far. Come on. Come on! Yeah!
Bring him in here!
What blankets we have? Mr. Pearson? See what we've got in terms of food.
Davy's dead.
There was nothing more you could have done.
What are we gonna do? We need supplies.
Well, first of all, you're gonna stay here, and you were gonna get yourself warm. Now, I sent John and Micah scouting out ahead. Arthur and I, we're gonna ride out, see if we can find one of them. And this, just for a short bit. And I don't see what other choice we have. Listen. Listen to me, all of you, for a moment. Now, we've had, well, a bad couple of days. I loved Davy, Jenny, Sean, Mac. They may be okay. We don't know. But we lost some folks. Now, if I could throw myself in the ground, in their stead, I'd do it, gladly. But we're gonna ride out, and we're gonna find some food. Everybody, we're safe now. There ain't nobody following us through a storm like this one. And by the time they get here, well, we're gonna be long gone. We've been through worse than this before. Mr. Pearson, Miss Grimshaw, I need you to turn this place into a camp. We may be here for a few days. Now, all of you, get yourselves warm. Stay strong. Stay with me. We ain't done yet. Come on, Arthur.
All right. We've got some work to do.
We ain't run into them yet, so they both must have headed down the hill.
Sure. Hey, I ain't had time to ask. What really went down back there on that boat?
We missed you. That's what happened. Come on. Oh.
Hey, you need horses?
Oh, yeah. Hey, Mr. Smith, get yourself indoors. You need to rest that hand.
I'll live.
Get indoors, son. We need you strong.
Okay.
Come on, let's go.
Salut à tous, bienvenue à bord pour Red Dead Confined. On profite un peu d'être enfermé pour explorer les grands espaces de l'Ouest sauvage et aller au Texas faire du racisme.
Been 2 days or more like this now. Oh, it has to blow over soon. easy.
C'est pas beau tout ça. Ça vous fait pas regretter de pas pouvoir sortir. Profitez de l'air frais.
Can't believe we lost Davy too.
He's the last one, Arthur. No more. We need to get those people warm and fed.
At least we don't need to worry about Pinkertons tailing us in this.
A couple more days, we'll be on the other side. You need to help me pick the others back up. You're the only one I can rely on to stay strong right now.
We got fire and shelter. That's a start. In Blackwater?
That many men? Oh, they knew we were coming. There was money on that boat, all right. Lots of it. I stashed what we took with all our money in town right before we fled. Hey, I think I see something up the path.
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
You up ahead. Who's there? Micah.
Gentlemen?
Found anything?
I think so. Found a little homestead down that way.
Okay. Anyone home?
Sure. Place is blazing with light and noise. Sounded like a party.
Let's go see.
Follow me. How's Davy doing?
He didn't make it. Nor did little Jenny.
That's too bad. Davy was a real fighter. Both of them calendar boys is, or was.
Yeah.
And Mac, Sean,
We don't know.
quite a business.
I'm glad you're
Ça
all
m'a l'air d'une
right,
sale
Micah.
affaire.
Always. Ask him if he's seen John.
Hey, have you seen John, Micah?
Didn't see much of anything once this storm came in.
He hasn't seen him.
He'll be fine. Things always turn out right for that boy.
I hope Mac and Sean are still out there somewhere, too. Move up, Arthur. I'll cover the rear.
Coming fast.
Go on. Watch it.
You run into anybody else?
I reckon we're the only ones crazy enough to be out in this, Morgan.
Yeah, well, don't talk to me about crazy.
Oh, so no, glad you're all right. I was worried, Micah. Look, it's all gonna work out, Morgan. We lost a few folks, but that's just how it goes sometimes.
Well, I'm glad you're feeling so good about it.
Where are all the others?
Old mining camp, back up the hill. Ain't much. Shelter. So, this house, you speak to the people there already?
No. Like Dutch told us, look and don't talk to no one. Just following orders, you know me.
Right. How much further?
Not far.
What does that mean?
On arrive bientôt, on arrive bientôt, on arrive bientôt.
Thanks.
Oh, goddamn, this snow gets right to the bone.
C'est pas des gros bavards les copains.
Okay, let's keep it down now, gentlemen. It's just up ahead.
Snuff and stash those lanterns, boys. Best you two lie low on this. Okay, let's head down there.
Je pouvais pas l'apprendre pour lire les sous-titres. On est sur une chaîne pour adultes, j'imagine que tout le monde sait lire. automatique, ce pilote automatique.
Let's hitch up here. Let me handle this. We don't want to spook these fine people.
Bon, on a l'air d'être sacrément sympathique. Une bonne bande de joyeux drill.
Someone's having fun in there.
You two, get yourself out of sight. One lonely man is a lot less intimidating than three nasty-looking degenerates. Arthur, in that cattle shed on the left. Micah, get down behind that wagon in front.
Oui, monsieur. Abri de la neige.
Hello? Shut up, Billy. Excuse me. Hello? Oh, well, hello, friend.
What you want?
I am very sorry to disturb you. My friends and I, well, we got into some trouble up the way, lost in the storm. Ah, gentlemen.
We can't help you, mister.
I got folks
Arthur.
dying.
Oh merde.
I just
Arthur.
need some...
Oh putain, il y a un connard qui fait le tour de la cabane.
I hear you.
Ouais, ça pue.
Keep your eyes on Dutch.
I think you should go now, buddy.
Now, friend, I ain't asking for much. Please, I am kind of desperate.
Hey, I don't believe it. Come here, partner. Come here. It's goddamn over there. More of them.
Ok, ils nous ont repérés. Hop, hop.
Sorry, boy. We got here first. Watch out.
Hop là.
You're dead now.
Méchant mec.
Goddamn bastards, you're dead now. We've got a runner. See him
Dans la
on
tête. Qu'est-ce qu'il va lui?
Damn, O'Driscoll boys here! Why?
I don't know. Maybe same reason as us.
Micah, go bring the horses closer to the house. Arthur, let's go search the cabin.
Encore, et là.
Smells like a party.
Qu'est-ce que nous
Turn
avions
the place
là?
upside down. Grab as many supplies as you can. We need the
Okay.
essentials. Food, medicine, whiskey.
Ah, le whisky. Hop, hop, à manger. Ah, des fruits, des légumes.
Eat something now.
Hop, hop, que des bonnes choses. Ah, des biscuits. C'est bon, les biscuits. Ouvrir votre sacoche? Non, mais pas tout de suite. Attendez, attendez. Sûrement d'autres choses à manger dans cette cabane. N'allons point trop vite en besogne. Voilà, une pharmacie.
It's a strange one, all right. Maybe they're hiding
Laudanum,
up here, too.
tonique.
There's a big price on Colm O'Driscoll's head. Nearly as big as the one on yours.
Wanting Colm dead is about the only thing me and Uncle Sam agree on.
Ça, qu'est-ce que c'est? Des munitions. Des bonnes galettes d'avoine, c'est très bon pour le transit.
Place is dry.
On se régale.
We could maybe move the women and Jack down here.
Fortune et gloire 2001.
We'll see how they
Fortune et
are when
gloire.
we get back. I don't really want us to split up.
Je comprends même pas ce qu'il raconte. Ouais, des draps, c'est cool. Et on pourrait pas plutôt s'installer au chaud dans la cabane, les petits loups là, que dans notre village. Une photo.
Huh. Looks like the poor bastard was married too. At some point.
If we can't eat it or drink it, put it down.
Mariage de Oula, mariage de Jacques et Sadie, 7 septembre 1896. Ça fait un moment, hein. C'est les noces de quoi? Je sais pas, 200 ans à... C'est classe. C'est les noces de ce classe. Ah, encore de l'avoine. Autant vous dire qu'un bon transit quand on vit dans la nature, c'est très important. Donc vous voyez là, comme ça, en plein milieu d'une bagarre, et pouf! Ah, ah bah non, voilà. Rien à manger sur la table, c'est quoi ça? C'est pas du maïs? Du saucisson? Du saucisson! Hop là! Ouais, j'ouvre ma sacoche. Je suis blindé. Qu'est-ce qu'on a? Des petits gâteaux, ouais. Ouais. Bon, on va commencer par un peu de maïs en entrée.
Keep searching while I pack these on the horses.
Keep searching, j'ai bien fait le tour. Hein.
Meet me out here when you're done.
Maintenant on peut fouiller le... Ah, des bijoux. On va pouvoir faire du trade avec les Indiens. Pardon, les Amérindiens. Luther Covington, le Magna de l'acier. Le Magna. Ouais, le big boss de l'acier, quoi. Personnage célèbre de l'Amérique. Hop, orange. J'aime les collègues. Ouais. Qu'est-ce qu'on aurait pu rater? Nope. Ah si, ça y est, on peut looter.
Keep looking for stuff.
Loot. Oui.
Arthur, go see if there's anything in that barn. Micah, you search the cabin, see what we missed.
Okay.
Sure.
J'ai pas confiance. Mais... No. Examinons la grange, oui d'accord, moi je voulais fouiller les cadavres. Ce sont des munitions et de l'argent. Qu'est-ce qu'on galère avec cette neige? Ce pelle, c'est affreux. Oh putain, il a massacré un violon, le con. Oh.
What's going on?
This guy just jumped me.
Oh, did he now?
Vas-y. Si je défends pas et qu'il m'attaque pas, on va le tataner, hein.
Sneaky little bastard. Should I kill him?
No. Not yet. Find out what they're doing here, and where Colm is.
Oh, this son of a bitch will talk.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Colm O'Driscoll?
With the others. At an old mining camp southwest of here. Near the lake.
Ah, d'accord. Il parle beaucoup.
What are you bastards doing? Why are you up here?
We're fixing to rob some train. Gonna blow the tracks. I don't know more than that, I swear.
Pas très vite.
You're done.
Ça parle.
I don't know anything else. Please,
Laisse-moi réfléchir.
please, spare me. I promise you won't see me again.
Ce serait trop de risques. Beaucoup trop de risques. Hop, petit erreur. Mon chapeau. Hop là. Hey. Salut toi. Doudou mon grand. Ma grande. Allons. Tout. Tout va bien.
There, boy.
Allez, viens. C'est bon les gars, j'ai trouvé à manger.
Is that bastard still in there?
He's dealt with.
Good. That looks like a decent horse. You should keep him. Get that horse hitched. Don't want him bolting.
Oula.
Micah, what the hell?
Hey, une femme. Oh. Je crois qu'on en a déjà dans le groupe, mais...
Oh, look what I found in the
Oh,
cellar.
elle est en petite tenue.
Leave her alone.
I wasn't doing
Ça
that.
passe ça sur Twitch parce que... si on met ça dans le contexte, ça reste très vulgos. Oh putain.
Miss, now, it is gonna be okay. We mean you no harm. Miss. Come on. It'll be okay. We need to get out of here, and quick. Come on now. Oh. You okay, miss?
They came 3 days ago. And my husband, they...
Okay. Miss, you are safe now. And you can't stay here. You come with us. Arthur.
Miss, it's okay. We're bad men. We ain't them. It's okay. Get on. We'll keep you safe until you figure out what you want to do.
What's your name, miss? Miss.
Adler.
Adler.
Sadie Adler. Mrs. He was my husband.
Hey! Somebody's coming! Looks like it's Dutch. Hey, everybody, Dutch is back!
How'd you get on?
Micah found a homestead, but he weren't the first. Colm O'Driscoll and his scum, they beat us to it. We found some of them there, but there is more about, apparently. Scouting the train. Thank you.
That's the last thing we need right now, Dutch.
Well, it is what it is. But we found some supplies, some blankets, a little bit of food, and this poor soul, Mrs. Adler, Miss Tilly, Miss Karen, would you warm her up? Give her a drink or something? And Mrs. Adler, it's gonna be okay. You're safe now. They turned her into a widow. Animals. I need some rest. I haven't slept in 3 days.
You're over here. Miss O'Shea will show you the way. Mr. Morgan, we put you in a room over here.
Thank you, Miss Grimshaw.
Mr. Bell, you're with the fellas over there.
What? How come Arthur gets a room and I get a bunk bed next to Bill Williamson and a bunch of darkies?
Get yourself to bed.
He ain't been seen in days. Weather ain't let up.
He's strong. And he's smart.
Strong, at least. Hello, Arthur.
Abigail?
Arthur, how you doing?
Just fine, Abigail. And you?
I need you to... I'm sorry to ask, but...
It's little John. He's got himself caught into a scrape again.
He ain't been seen in 2 days.
Your John will be fine. I mean, he may be as dumb as rocks and as dull as rusted iron, but that ain't changing because he got caught in some snowstorm.
Please go take a look. Javier?
Yes.
Javier, will you ride out with Arthur to take a look for John? You're the 2 best fit men we've got.
Now?
We're pretty worried about him.
I know. The situation were reversed. He looked for me.
Thank you.
This way. Last I know, John was headed up the river.
For all we know, he kept riding north and never looked back.
He wouldn't leave. Not like that.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Smoke. Come on, let's take a look.
Let's hope it ain't more of O'Driscoll's boys.
Well, seems somebody left. Recently. And that way.
Sure, well, come on then.
There's some tracks leading to the river.
On est parti à la recherche de notre pote Jean.
A few hours ago, most.
Where you going?
Ah, bah j'arrive mec, ça va, j'inspecte.
Let's cross. See, they continue up that way.
You think it's John?
You tell me. These are horse tracks for sure, but could be anyone. Let's just see where they lead.
So, you were there, Javier. What really happened on that boat?
We had the money, it seemed fine. Then suddenly they were everywhere.
Bounty hunters?
No, Pinkertons. It was crazy. Raining bullets. Watch out for this crevice. Dutch killed a girl in a bad way. But it was a bad situation.
That ain't like him, though.
They continue along the cliff wall here. Davey got shot. Mac and John, both shot too. Sean, we don't even know. I'm surprised we escaped at all. By the time you boys showed up from the other side of town, we were only just holding on.
Bad business, all right. Damn snow's coming in hard again.
We'll lose these tracks if we don't move fast. Careful, it's getting narrow here.
Easy, boy. Come on, boy. Horses are getting tired.
Yeah, a lot of fresh snow here.
I don't know about this, Javier. I mean, we can't follow nothing.
Let's push on a little bit. Maybe we'll pick up the trail again.
Almost there, boy. Come on now.
Et puis un cheval.
Hey, look! Over there! You see that?
De quoi? Ah, oui. Ah, ah,
Tranquilízate.
ça craint.
John was riding that horse when we left Blackwater. Let's see if he can hear us. Come on.
De l'autre côté de cette
Up
crête,
there.
non?
This ain't good.
It's coming from up ahead somewhere. I don't think we can go much further on the horses. We'll have to walk from here. I'd grab that shotgun from your horse. Who knows what's up ahead?
Okidoki.
Down this way.
You sure about this?
It's
Ouais,
coming from this way.
ça a l'air, hein.
Okay.
Watch out here. Mierda, that we're high up here.
You're telling me.
Effectivement. C'est plutôt...
Drops down here. Watch yourself.
C'est super dangereux, les gars. Ça a l'air super
Slippery, be
glissant.
careful. Stay low under here. Okay, good now.
Watch your step. It's real slippery.
Stay close to the wall.
J'ai froid. J'ai froid, j'ai faim. On va manger des... Non, on va pas... Non. Non, plutôt juste des pêches.
Up this way.
Ça va nous faire du bien. Voilà. Par contre, le respect de la nature, zéro. Je te conserve.
That sounds closer
En
now.
plus, il vit dans la
Come on.
nature, ce con.
We're coming, John.
Putain.
It's cold.
Et puis j'ai pas la condition physique pour faire ça, moi, les gars.
Let's keep moving then. Come on. John!
John, you there?
Sean, si tu m'entends, fais un signe.
John, can you hear me?
Marston, you hear me?
Je sais que c'est un peu la mode Phasmophobia à tirer du viewer en bait-click.
We're coming!
Il trouve le fantôme de Phasmophobia dans Red Dead. Ah.
Down here! All right! Hot down, Marston!
He's down here.
That's quite a scratch you got there.
Never thought I'd say this, but good to see you, Arthur Morgan.
You don't look so good.
I don't feel too good neither. I'm freezing.
Don't die just yet, cowboy.
Come on, compadre. Well, back the way we came. Let's try this way.
Ain't you a sorry sight?
Can't argue with you there.
See? I told Dutch you weren't the right man for this.
I'm sure you did.
You alright?
I think so.
Come on. Hopefully this will lead us out.
Putain des loups.
You see that on the ridge?
I'll distract him while you get to the horse.
Il bouge.
Go! Draw them off.
Alright, John, come on. Let's get you on that horse.
Get back.
We're getting you out of here.
Quoi?
Stay back!
Ah, l'autre.
Got 'em all. Good work, Arthur. Okay, let's get going before any more of these bastards show up. Come on, then. Let's get back to the others.
I don't feel too good.
You'll be fine.
Tu m'étonnes.
It's just like a dog bite.
Knew a fella, got bit by a dog, died an hour later.
You ain't gonna die.
Ah, l'optimisme.
Not yet. More coming down the hill. Go! Get the hell out of here! Get out! Look out on the right. More coming in on the left. Alejate de mí. Get out of here!
Tilo, ils sont où là? Ah mais... Ça parle de potes.
Get out of here!
Oh.
Conrad, you see any more, Arthur?
Don't think so.
Jesus,
You still with us, Marston?
just about.
You're gonna be okay. We have some shelter now.
Thanks for coming for me.
Of course. That bullet in Blackwater, now this. You had a hell of a time. You should ride in the water for a bit. Try to lose the scent. Don't want to leave a trail right back to camp.
You know, we're gonna need to come up with a better story for that scar.
So, freezing, bleeding, starving, damn near getting eaten to death ain't good enough for you.
Here, let's cross to the left.
Yeah, come on. Let's push hard and get back.
See those buildings up ahead, John? That's where we camped. Nearly there. Come on! Someone help John down off this horse.
Can we get some help here? Can we get some help? We need some help here.
Come on, help him down.
You're alive! You're alive!
Here we go. There we go.
Ay, careful, idiotas! It's his leg.
Oh, come on, let's get you warm. Thank you both. This is a new low, even by your standards.
Thank you, Arthur. Thank you.
Got any other lost maidens need saving?
Not today.
Have you and Dutch talked about how we're gonna get out of this?
I was just discussing with Herr Strauss when the weather breaks. I suppose we'll have to keep heading east.
East? Into all that civilization?
I know. The west is where our problems are worse. Come on, Herr Strauss, let's get warm.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
We have been running for weeks. We found shelter and been resting here in some old abandoned mining town while we wait the thaw. Hardly the spring I had been hoping for.
So what now, Dutch?
We get strong, we get warm, and we wait. When the storm breaks, we move.
Water.
But we're safe here. Warm enough.
Wow.
I guess.
C'est un illustrateur de talent.
You sound doubtful.
Allez, du lore, c'est parti.
Just worried.
Blackwater, j'ai acheté un nouveau carnet. L'autre a été détruit dans cet incendie il y a des mois. Je sais même plus quand. J'ai pas beaucoup écrit ou dessiné depuis, mais ça m'a plus manqué que je n'aurais pensé. J'ai eu l'occasion de passer dans un magasin et me revoilà une plume à la main. Après toute cette histoire dans le nord et l'incendie, on a passé plusieurs mois dans la nature en descendant des grizzlies du nord. Coincé presque tout l'hiver dans les contreforts à l'ouest des montagnes. On trouvait facilement de quoi manger. C'était la belle vie. Dutch avait une piste pour acheter du terrain, mais ça correspondait pas à ce qu'il voulait, ou bien il avait peur des Néniens. Ils se sont fait des nouveaux amis dans les montagnes. Mais tous les dessins ne sont pas aussi bons. Là, on n'est pas fini. Eh bah, ils ont tenté de faire un braco sur un bateau. Ça a mal tourné. Les voilà en cavale dans la montagne. Pour vous résumer un peu ce qui s'est passé. L'autre. On va ranger un peu, on n'est pas des sauvages. On ferme les tiroirs.
Good morning.
Hi, Arthur.
How are you holding up?
Fine.
Good.
All right, then.
Ah, les discussions entre hommes. On apprend toujours des choses intéressantes sur les autres.
Hey, Hosea.
Morning.
How are you doing?
I've been better.
We'll be okay.
All right, Arthur.
Tiens. Du loot. Ou pas.
Morning.
Doesn't feel much warmer this morning.
How are you feeling?
Cold, but I'll live.
That's it. Try to stay positive.
Just gonna try and stay warm.
Oups. Ouf, ça pique vachement les yeux. Par assez d'émotions. Est-ce que c'en est une ça? Non. Cool. Ça devrait
Stay
aller.
alert there, Javier.
Another cold morning.
How are you doing?
Oh, you know, freezing to death.
Gonna be all right.
Okay, brother.
Visitons un peu ce camp de vacances. On a l'air bien installé, même s'il fait pas très beau. Oh là là.
It's okay.
Hello, ladies.
Shut up, Karen.
Another
You're
day.
safe now.
How are you feeling?
Not the best.
We'll find a way off of here soon.
Okay, Arthur.
You done the best you can with this
Keep
place,
warm.
Miss Grimshaw?
All of you, keep warm. Just a few more days, and we'll get off this hill.
I hope
Hello?
so.
Stay strong.
It's been a nasty few days.
I know. And we've had tough times before. We keep moving, and we keep together. Same as always. All of you.
You okay, Mary Beth?
Ain't that so, Mr. Morgan?
Just thinking of Jenny,
Of course.
Mac, Davy, Sean, and wondering who's next.
We'll pull through. At least we got John back
that
there.
he hath no oblation, chooseth the tree that will not rot.
Well, try to stay strong.
He seeketh unto him
Stay
a
warm.
cunning workman to prepare a graven image.
Well,
that shall not
I'm
be moved.
real sorry about all of this.
Have ye not known?
My husband,
Have ye not heard?
my house.
Hath it not been
Yeah,
told to you from
Don't know
J'aime
what
bien
to
triste
say.
histoire.
Have ye not
Sorry.
understood from the
Anyway,
foundations of
try
the
not to
Ouais,
worry.
faut pas s'inquiéter, ça va aller.
Whatever.
Is it he that sitteth
I'm Mary
upon the
Beth.
circle of the earth, and the inhabitants
How are you
thereof
holding up?
are as
Awful,
grasshoppers?
just plumb awful.
Gonna be all right.
Sure.
Hey, Jack.
It's too cold in the
On va tisser un
morning.
peu de lien avec tous nos copains.
How are you feeling?
I hate this place.
We'll find a
Toujours
way
failli
off of
demander à
here
un enfant
soon.
comment il se sent.
Okay.
Ouais.
You staying warm there?
Télé.
Trying to. At least we've got a fire now.
Yep. Okay, well, try to stay warm.
Take care then.
They're not.
How are you holding up?
I've been a far sight better.
Gonna be all right.
Yeah. Just want to get out of here.
Ouais, je crois que tout le monde, hein, parce que là, météo, c'est plus possible.
Abigail.
Here we are. Another day.
How are you feeling?
Chaque jour
I'm
suffit sa peine.
hungry and half froze, but I'm all right.
That's the spirit.
What a mess this all is.
Marston.
Hi. Morning.
How are you doing?
I'm all right.
Good.
All right.
Encore une bonne conversation entre hommes.
Mr. Strauss.
Another day, Mr. Morgan.
How are you holding up?
I'm all right, considering.
That's it. Try to stay positive.
Just get us out of this damn place.
And to them that have no might, he increaseth their strength. Even the youths shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fail.
Par le révérend qui est dans sa ville. Hop. Oh, j'avais oublié qu'il faisait froid comme ça dehors. On était bien au chaud là dans la cabane avec les copains. Hop, petit raccourci. Qu'est-ce que nous avons par là? Des vieux chariots, de la cabane abandonnée. Ouais. Petit pipi pour la route avant de partir. Non, ça va. Visit check, on est bon. Oula, j'avais pas vu qu'il y avait un mur derrière. Ah mais cette neige là, on peut pas envoyer quelqu'un déblayer un peu? Ils sont rien à foutre tous là dans leur cabane. Ça glandouille. Qui c'est qui va aller se casser le cul? C'est Bibi. À un moment... Alors, on a le choix, on a deux missions. Dans la cabane ou pas dans la cabane? Le choix n'est pas évident. Pas des infos là sur les missions qui nous attendent? On n'est pas très précis au tir. Ça craint. Faut retravailler tout ça. Bon, on va aller au plus près, ce sera le plus simple. Hop, pas réfléchir, Javier.
Javier? Arthur?
How are you doing?
Look at us. What kind of question is that?
We'll be okay.
Okay, Arthur.
Up with you boys because I thought you liked action. Couple of days on the lam, you lot have all turned yellow. Apart from you, of course.
Shut up, Micah.
I ain't never seen so many long faces. I guess folks miss them. That fell. But when I fall, I don't want no fuss.
When you fall, there'll be a party.
Putain, ça sent la transpi et la vieux testicule dans cette cabane. Pas propre à tout ça.
I don't feel like being laughed at by the likes of you two.
Stop it! Now! You fools punching each other when Como
Fool of a
Driscoll's
two.
needing punching hard. You want to sit around waiting for him to come find us? All of you, we got work to do. Come on.
Are you sure about this, Dutch?
Yes.
Both been through a lot recently. We hardly back on our feet yet.
And the last thing we need is to get bushwhacked by Como Driscoll. Let's go.
I know you hate him, Dutch.
He's here for us.
I doubt that.
No, you're just doubting me.
I would never doubt you, Dutch. You always said revenge is a luxury we can't afford.
This is the right call, Arthur. Take this. And this is about more than revenge for business long ago. They were talking about trains and detonators here. Colm always had good information. Come on.
And you think now is the right time to hit a train?
Now you might fancy living on deer piss and rabbit shit. I'm getting too old for that life. Mr. Matthews, Mr. Smith, Mr. Pearson, would you please look after the place? There are O'Driscolls about. Yeah!
Un lasso, yes, ça y est, je me sens enfin un peu plus cow-boy. Far West. Oh, et lasso. Je suis à l'odeur de vache.
Okay, let's go find these bastards before they find us and rob this score they're planning.
C'est une grosse phase d'action.
What's that? Tracks. Horses, quite a few of them. As far as I can tell, the only fools out here are us and them. They must be this way.
You good, Dutch?
Of course. Listen, I know you don't think much of my ideas recently, but this is the right move.
Okay. You know I got your back.
I learned a long time ago that you hit Colm O'Driscoll. Wait for him, and people you love will die.
This feud between you and him needs to be put to rest, one way or another.
Plutôt, il a un peu du mal. Hein.
Some things I can forgive, others I can't forget. What he did to Annabelle, I can't do neither.
You killed his brother, Dutch.
Yes, I did. And I hope the bastards will be reunited soon enough. That's how this'll end.
Damn right, boss.
See that smoke? Let's cut up here and take a look. They said it was near the lake, so we must be close.
Easy.
Hold up here. All right, gentlemen. This is it.
Ouais, le plus sage, je suis tout devant.
Ready.
Ready, Dutch.
Good. Now, Mr. Morgan and I, we're gonna head up here a little, see if we can't get a sense of the layout of the camp. Mr. Williamson, Mr. Bell, you two take up a hidden position just outside the camp. Mr. Summers, Mr. Escuela, you two hold position here. Let's go.
Ah merde, j'y vais à pied. Sorry, boss. Les flingues, c'est pas maintenant. Ok.
There they are. That's definitely them.
Home?
I think so.
Yeah, that's him.
Ouais, c'est un camp de bandits, quoi.
Who's he talking to? He don't seem very happy.
No.
They leaving?
Seem to be. Should we go get them?
No. Colm can wait. Best to get some of them out of there. And much less fun to rob him and his score if he never finds out about it.
Tu
All right,
m'étonnes.
let's go pay our old friends a visit.
Ce serait trop con de faire un coup et de s'en sortir discrètement. Bien laisser des preuves de ton passage.
Don't forget to grab that rifle from your horse.
Ah non, j'oublie pas mon fusil, t'inquiète. J'adore les fusils. Je suis un cobaye.
Get up there and keep us covered.
À l'Amérique, on aime tirer sur des trucs ici. Alors, oui, en effet, je veux un fusil. Est-ce que je vais faire des gros trous dans les gens ou est-ce que je vais tirer dans les têtes des gens? fusil de loin, peut-être ça pour tirer de près. Allons-y.
Good. Come on, let's go. We'll circle around the far side and go down that way, same as Micah and Bill.
Ok.
Like you said, revenge is a luxury we can't afford.
Yeah, just wasn't sure you agreed with me.
Arthur, have you completely lost faith in me? Our needs right now are supplies, equipment, and a way out of here. Everything else, including calm and wait.
Okay.
There's enough of those bastards down there to deal with as it is. Now, come on.
Ouais. Mec, je tape le coup d'en courir.
Oh, watch out. This bit's steep.
Dommage, on profite pas bien de la vue avec tout ce brouillard.
Maybe I should take the lead on this. They're going to be gunning for you.
They ain't got me yet.
No, but the way our luck's been running.
Hush. Let's just get down there first.
Bon, plus tard, mec, on n'aura pas trop le temps. T'es mignon, mais...
Stay low.
Okidoki.
Come on, follow me. Get in cover, Arthur.
Ready for this job to be done.
So, what are we doing, Dutch? I can take this if you want.
Just make the call. You want to take the lead? Go.
So we got everything we need.
We have to move on this right now.
Qu'est-ce que je fais? Je vais faire mon lâche.
Okay, fine. You make the move.
Je l'ai pas vu.
All right, on me. Good luck.
Putain, les cons.
He's gonna get it good.
Come on, let's move.
Voilà. Chapeau. Chapeau. Oh.
We got more in those cabins to the right. You boys are goddamn God damn it, they're still hiding in those cabins.
On va mettre une assistance à la visée. Il est pas mort, lui. T'es où? Cul. Oh yeah. Time for the loot. Clink, clink, clink.
Of course not. Home doesn't give it.
Hop.
damn about his men. All he cares about is numbers. If you can shoot a gun and ride a horse and kill without thought, you're in. Think how long some of you have been with me. I imagine Colm doesn't even know half the names of these fools.
Agilité. Vitesse d'exécution. Ah merde. Comment ça sent moi les petits loups j'arrive. Je vois. Je t'ai raté. Et hop. Petite chirurgie esthétique gratos. C'est pour moi, c'est cadeau. Ce qu'il nous faut, mais il nous faut tout. On veut tout. On va attaquer par le fond. Tu veux. Ah, gna gna gna, fortifiant. Qu'est-ce qui m'emmerde, c'est bon, c'est fait. Loot. On y est presque. Allons voir les meubles. Ça va, ils sont tous morts, on s'en fout. Ah, le sac à dos là.
Arthur, get over here.
Ça c'est nos chevaux. On s'en fout. Hop, hop. J'arrive. Oui, on m'attend. Bah, si tu veux que je te dise. Qu'est-ce que tu fais? Voilà, hop. On a failli passer à côté d'un remède. Ils sont ouf les gars. Est-ce qu'il y a un passage par là? Ouais. Ah, putain. De l'huile, des remèdes, des pesetas, du gin, du tabac. On a failli rater tout ça. So, on fait. Ma gauche ou ta gauche? Bah, il a dit à gauche. C'est pas un cigare. Hop là. Des légumes, des crackers. Putain, c'est un apéro de ouf. On avait trouvé du gin, on a tout ce qu'il faut. Ah, on est déjà plein niveau tabac. Chicon un peu. Un coffre. Un trésor. Ah, des fruits en conserve. Crackers. Qu'est-ce qu'on a à manger de cool? Les biscuits, ouais, les haricots à la tomate, c'est pas mal, hein, mais on n'a pas très faim. Bah, on va pas manger tout de suite. On va se faire engueuler encore. Ils disent qu'on prend trop de temps. Putain, mais tout ce loot. Fortune et gloire. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Tiens. Dynamite. Qu'est-ce qu'ils ont bien pu ranger là-dedans?
What do you think, Bill? Well, looks fine. Smells good. Come on. Did we get everything?
Think so, boss. Found this on one of them.
Thank you.
This is perfect.
Oh, yeah? Interesting. This is something about the train they was gonna rob. A Mr. Leviticus Cornwall. Mount back up. Let's keep moving. All right, let's get out of here. Proud of you boys. All of you. Not a man down.
Good work, fellas.
Not bad for some starving down and outs. They can pummel us hard as they like. But we will always get back up and fight. That's who we are. Outlaws for life, fellas. Wait until we have John, Mac, Charles, and Sean back riding with us, and I believe, I know, they will all be back.
Well, you didn't get Combe, but this hit'll hurt him a lot more than any bullet in the head.
Especially when we rob this train, too.
Yeah, I guess we'll see about that.
What the fuck? Je touche plus la manette. Arrête-toi, arrête-toi. Voilà.
Oh, of course he will. Just like all the rest. But we're gonna stay a step ahead of them. Make sure we always know where they
Rattrape le
are
groupe et
before they
chevauche
know where
automatiquement.
we are. We allowed ourselves to get a step behind in Blackwater. That won't happen again.
automatique.
All right, dig in, fellas. Let's make some ground. Hey, you see that fella? Wasn't he at the camp with Colm?
Leave him to me.
All right, we're heading back. Just bring him back alive. He could be useful.
Okay, you got it.
Go, go.
Yeah.
C'est
What the
parti.
hell did I do?
Oh no, you don't.
Shit! No!
Voilà.
You're
Faut aller bien loin, quoi.
coming with me. Just let me go. Come on.
T'es ouf. Qu'est-ce que t'as
This
sur
is
toi déjà?
very kind of you.
I'm no use to you, really. Please,
Allez,
no.
let's go. Hop.
What's your name, boy?
I don't know.
You don't know your name?
It's
Pas ta
Kieran.
fut toi.
Kieran what?
Duffy. Kieran Duffy.
Well, I ain't gonna lie to you. This is a real bad day for you, Kieran Duffy.
Where are you taking me?
Somewhere you ain't gonna like.
Why? What are you gonna do to me?
Something you ain't gonna like. So I'd advise you to save your breath for screaming.
No, please. You're hurting me.
Oh, je suis coupette.
Don't do this, please.
You better shut your mouth, you little shit, or I will shut it for you.
I've only been running with them a couple of months. Oh, God, please, no. Please, I'll do anything.
Are you trying to test me? Is that it?
Parce qu'à tout moment, je te fais le coup de la panne de cheval, moi, si tu fais tout ce que je veux.
I'm sorry. Okay?
Not one more goddamn word. Am I clear?
Okay.
That's 2 bones right there.
Attention les copyrights. Eh ben nous voilà rendus. Je peux cabrer avec mon cheval. Po po po.
Here we are, you sack of shit. Let's introduce you to the boys. That was
The boys. Il va être un bon cheval.
Yeah, okay, boy.
On peut pas encore étudier les autres chevaux. Viens là toi.
Don't hurt me, please.
No, don't worry. They're real nice.
On va bien se marrer tous ensemble.
You found a little shit, did you?
Yep,
Oui.
I got him.
Very good. Welcome to your new home. Hope you're real happy here.
You want me to make him talk?
Oh, no, now all we'll get is lies. Uncle, Mr. Williamson, tie this maggot up someplace safe. We get him hungry first. I got a saying, my friend. We shoot fellas as need shooting, save fellas as need saving, and feed them as need feeding. We are gonna find out what you need. I can't believe it! An O'Driscoll in my camp!
No, I ain't an O'Driscoll, mister! I hate that fella!
Oh, whatever you say, son. Well done, Arthur.
I'm just sorry we missed out on Cole.
Oh, there's time enough for that. Now, I gotta figure out if we can hit that train.
Okay.
On n'a pas fait, on était long et on n'a pas touché la tête. Sans objet de soin. Ah ouais, mais c'est eux qui me disent d'utiliser un objet de soin. Bon, de gland.
Bill? Another cold day ahead. How are you feeling? Okay.
Ok, gros râteau. Connard. Et les potos, vous faites quoi? Je peux venir? Lenny!
Morning, Arthur.
How are you holding up?
Not so good.
We'll find a way off of here soon.
Good luck.
En fait, ils vont tous dans la cabane sans moi. Je me sens un peu exclu. Il se passe quoi ici? Ça fume en cachette. Ah, ça se tripote. Ah, pas loin. Qu'est-ce qu'il fait?
Feels a little warmer today, but not much.
How are you doing?
Just fine, thank you.
That's the spirit.
I'll be fine.
So, how you feeling about this train?
I mean, you gotta do something.
Yeah, but that's more than something. Well, just hang in there.
Okay, brother.
You okay, Bill?
Are we gonna hit this train then?
Seems that way. Anyway, try not to worry.
Okay then.
C'est vrai que le temps a l'air de s'améliorer un peu, mais c'est toujours aussi frais et toujours plein de neige.
Another thing. When you get a chance, send someone down the track back to that farmhouse.
Okay. Why?
That poor woman's husband needs burying.
Of course. And is it safe down there?
Just send someone sensible.
Understood.
All right. Good call, Dutch. It's the least we can do for the poor woman.
I say Micah should do it, but that ain't a good idea. Okay, well, try to stay warm. Thank you, Arthur.
Qu'est-ce qu'il fait assis sur un seau dans le coin de sa pièce là? Peut-être le laisser seul.
The body's in a wagon out front of the house.
I'll send someone.
Thanks, Hosea. Well, just hang in there.
Okay, Arthur.
There's a bunch of folks in the other building if you want some company.
Dutch is all the company I need.
Okay, then. Well, try to stay strong.
Okay, Arthur.
Nope. Voyons voir mon état de santé. Oh, je suis dans un parfait état de forme. Excellent. Je dois bien être le seul du groupe. Bon, je n'ai pas envie d'aller dire bonjour à tout le monde. On va faire une petite mission. Et coucou.
We're gonna starve to death up here, Mr. Morgan. We're okay. We have a few cans of food and a rabbit. For what, 10, 12 people? When I was in the Navy...
I do not wish to hear about what you got up to in the Navy, Mr. Pearson.
We were stranded at sea for 50 days.
And you unfortunately survived.
When we ran away from Blackwater, I wasn't able to get supplies in.
Well, when government agents are hunting you down, sometimes shopping trips need to be cut short. We'll survive.
We always have. If needs be, we can eat you. You're the fattest.
I sent Lenny and Bill hunting, and they found nothing.
Well, Lenny's more into book learning than hunting. Bill's a fool. Unless those mountains are full of game that want to read, ain't no wonder they found
Enough of this. We'll go find something. Come on, Arthur.
Wait a second. Hold on. Here. You're gonna need something to eat out there.
Assorted, salted offal. Starving will be preferable.
Come on, let's go.
You can't go hunting. Look at your hand.
I can't stay here listening to you two. Look, if there's game in those hills, I'll find it. And you can kill it.
You need to rest, Charles.
You think this is rest? Come along.
Allez, à la soupe, à faire les courses.
Here, you take this. I can't use it, and you'll have to.
Oh, you're joking.
Use a gun, and we'll scare off every animal for miles around. You're never too old to learn, I imagine. Come on, this way.
How are you holding up, Charles?
I'm okay, apart from this hand. Stupid mistake.
Still bad?
It'll be fine in a day or two. I just can't pull a bow right now.
I sure hope I can. Never really got the hang of it.
You'll be fine.
So, you reckon we're gonna find something to kill that ain't no Driscoll?
Huh. There's meat up here for sure. Pearson doesn't know what he's talking about. Now the weather's eased off a bit, they'll be needing to feed.
Nous,
We'll head up this way. Find some higher ground.
est-ce que les humains seraient des animaux?
Been a wild few days, all right. That ride north from Blackwater, getting stuck in the storm, going out from John, that thing with the O'Driscolls.
You've had a lot put on you. I wish I could have done more.
I didn't mean it like that, just a lot to think back on.
I still don't really know what happened on that boat.
Me neither. Well, Javier told me a bit, but it sure weren't good.
Oups. J'étais ailleurs. Non mais ça se fait pas de mettre des petites cutscenes comme ça et de reprendre avec rien à faire.
Let's look down this way. The wind's died down too.
That's good.
No wind at all is bad, but if it's too strong, they won't move. Now shh. Stay quiet. Hey, stop here a second. I see something. deer been here recently.
How can you tell?
How can you not?
Let's
track them on foot. You're gonna need the bow. Don't leave it on your horse. The gun will scare everything. Round. Keep down. Move quietly and slowly. You see the tracks?
I think so. Maybe not.
Focus. It's easier in the snow, but once you get your eye in, you'll be able to track nearly as well in grass and woods. Down there. You see him? Quick, get... that bow out, Arthur. Try to hit him in the neck or head. Quick and clean. You can pull back quite hard. You'll feel when it's too much. Take the shot. Nice. See if you can get another one. Well done. I think that's all we can carry. Okay, you pick up one, I'll get the other.
You sure your hand's okay?
It'll be fine once I get it on my shoulder. Okay, I'll go grab the other one.
Viens là, canasson. Ici. Approchez-vous de votre cheval par l'arrière, c'est dégueulasse.
Not bad, boy. Ready to head back when you are.
Come on, then. head back. Nice work, Arthur. Should be enough meat here to keep us all fed for a few days.
You found them.
I knew you'd be okay with that bow.
It's easier when they ain't shooting back.
You've seen enough of that.
Considering how things were looking a couple of days back, well, maybe our luck is finally on the turn.
Seems to me we should be putting our effort into getting off this mountain now.
Soon. People are still weak, and well, you've seen how snowed in those wagons are. They ain't going nowhere until we get some more thaw.
You're probably right. And even if we do get off here, what then? We still have a big price on our heads.
This is a big country. We'll find somewhere to lie low. Dutch and Jose will have a plan. You notice how Pearson's had a bottle in his hand ever since we fled Blackwater? We give the camp cook 5 minutes to grab the essentials and go, and he doesn't even bring a crumb of food.
Good that we caught more than one. We've only been up here a few days and have already picked up 2 more mouths to feed.
1 more. We ain't feeding the O'Driscoll a damn thing. Except maybe that can of salted offal Pearson was kind enough to give us.
The girl. She has a wild look in her eye.
Of course. She lost her husband, her home, everything she had.
So what do we do with her?
Well, once we get out of here and we're back on our feet, we'll see. She might have family somewhere.
Who knows? Maybe she'll deal with the O'Driscoll for us.
Well, I know who my money's on in that fight. He's weak, but that makes him much more useful. Maybe we can get to them before they get to us.
What is it with the O'Driscolls?
You ain't dealt with them? I suppose. Hell, we ain't run into them much the last 6 months. I guess because they've been over this way.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of talk about them.
Well, we've been scrapping over scores with them for years. Big gang. Nasty sons of bitches. Their leader, Combe, and Dutch go way back. And not in a good way. A proper blood feud.
Watch out! Bear up ahead. Let's see if we can find another way around.
Well, he's got a lot of meat on him.
We've got enough here. No need to push our luck. He must be real hungry. Stay well back. Spring storms like this are the worst for animals that sleep all winter. Cut up here, off the trail.
All right, boy. We ain't ever talked that much, you and me.
C'est vrai.
How long you been with us now? 5, 6 months?
Something like that?
Bet you didn't expect this.
What?
Any of this. Blackwater mess. Being up here.
Sooner or later, a job's gonna go wrong. Nature of life.
I just thought you might have moved on by now.
You want me to move on?
No. No, not at all. I know you can run it alone, no problem.
I did that for a long time. I'm done with it. Always wondering if someone's gonna kill you in your sleep.
I still wonder that most nights.
I reckon you're okay. This suits me. Sure, I could fall in with another gang, but Dutch... You know, Dutch is different.
Oh, yes. Dutch is certainly different.
He treats me fair.
-15, les gars, allez, rentrez.
Most you do. And for a fellow with a black father and an Indian mother, that ain't normally the case.
Well, we need you now. More than ever.
Good. I And how long have you been with these boys? Why ain't you run off?
Me? 20 years, something like that. Since I was a boy.
20 years?
Yeah. He taught me to read. John, too. Taught me a few other things, him and Hosea.
Huh. I'm sure.
Dutch saved me. Saved most of us. That's why we need to stick by him through this. He always sees us right.
How's that new horse?
He's all right. He'll do for now. I appreciate you letting me take Taima the other night.
She's a strong one. It's been as hard on the horses as on the rest of us. I don't know what Dutch would do if something happened to the Count.
Same with Bill and Brown Jack. He's a drunk, miserable bastard, but he loves that horse.
I hope they all make it.
I tried to ride the Count once. Bucked me faster than a bull. Won't take nobody but him.
I'm gonna hitch Taima over here.
Pas très rapide, il porte pas beaucoup de poids. Mais il est sympa. Et ça, c'est important.
Come on, let's get these over to Pearson. And thank you for showing me how to use the bow properly.
I only showed you a little. Takes a lifetime of practice to master.
Et bon, alors on a mangé.
Just drop them. What a surprise. Find a feel like we haven't spoken for days.
I do my utmost to avoid you.
He loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing affection.
No, it isn't. Now shoot, get lost.
Well, see you gents later.
See, you got on just fine. Charles is a wonder.
Have a drink, boys. You earned it. Jesus, what is that? Navy rum, sir. It's the only thing. The only thing. Keeps you sane, it does.
Yes. Oh. Seems to have done a treat on you. You go rest that hand, Charles.
I'll be fine in a few days.
You mind helping me with the skinning, Mr. Morgan? It's easier if we do it together.
Do I get to skin you?
You're always one with the jokes, aren't you? Come on.
This really isn't a job for a man with a burnt hand. I'll see you both later.
You skinned that one you dumped on the floor there. Not too bad, Mr. Morgan. Yeah.
Et c'est bio.
They always said you were a butcher. You know, you could trade these or sell these in pretty much any town if you're looking to make a legitimate bit of money,
Il y a
of
encore
course.
des gens qui achètent de la viande apparemment.
Well, if you catch anything else, you bring it to me. Sure.
Il faut savoir.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Heck, Arthur Morgan's first decent bit of hunting after all these years. Yeah. Well, we're on the run now. Everyone's got to do their bit to survive. Just make a good stew. Folk need it. It's been a tough few days. It's been a bad few weeks, but Dutch being Dutch, he is busy making plans, and Dutch being Dutch, those plans involve robbery and dreams. Well, I thought you was reading him his last rites. Now I see you're introducing him to your other passion.
I'll mind you to show me some respect, Mr. Morgan.
Mind away, Reverend. You still here, then?
I owe you.
Yeah. And you'll pay me. But for the moment, just rest.
Arthur, I think it's time for the train.
Want me to come?
Of course I do, but look at you.
I was always ugly, Dutch. It's just a scratch.
Don't lie still, son. Hello, Abigail.
Dutch,
Jackie.
the boy wanted to see you, John.
He's seen me now. Or what's left of me. What about you?
Guess I was hoping to see a corpse.
Bide your time. You'll see plenty of them.
You're a rotten man, John Marston.
He is an idiot, Abigail. We all know it. Now, railway men. Bill, now you ride ahead and set the charge at the water tower just before the tunnel.
Ain't a problem. Why are we doing this? Weather's breaking, we could leave. I thought we was lying low.
Yeah, come on. What do you want from me, Hosea?
I just don't want any more folks to die, Dutch.
We're living, Hosea, we're living. Look at me. We're living, even you. But we need money. Everything we has in Blackwater. You fancy heading back there?
No. Listen, Dutch, I ain't trying to undermine you. I just want to stick to the plan, which was to lie low, then head back out west. Now, suddenly we're about to rob a train.
What choice have we got?
Leviticus Cornwall's no joke, Dutch.
Who is Leviticus Cornwall?
He's a big railway magnate, sugar dealer, oil man.
Well, how good for him. Sounds like he has more than enough to share.
Dutch!
Gentlemen, it is time to make something of ourselves. Get your horses ready. We have a train to rob. All right, we're moving out.
C'est parti. Ouais, suis le groupe, toi.
Okay, gentlemen, listen up, all of you. According to the information so kindly provided to us by the O'Driscoll, the train will be coming north from Big Valley. We're gonna pick it off after it crosses the border into the Grizzlies. There's a raised spot there that should give us good vantage. Charles, you'll keep lookout for any outriders. How's that hand, by the way?
I'll be fine.
Good. I'll take the driver and engineer, then run point. Lenny and Javier, you two take the front cars, deal with any guards. Arthur and Micah, you head straight for the back. That's what we're after. Mr. Cornwall's private car.
You and me, Morgan. Great. Have you got a problem with that?
Not if you keep your head for once.
You worry about yourself, huh?
Enough! After Bill blows the tracks, we're gonna need to move fast. Is everyone clear on what they're doing?
Yep. Crystal.
Yes, yep. Boss.
Good. Now come on. Let's ride.
Yeah.
Done fast. Now it's thawing before anyone gets up here after us. Oh, look at you boys. See? This is what I call
the sexy boys.
Micah Bell, Charles.
Voilà, appuie les piles dans la manette. Et voilà, un épée pile dans la petite manette, mais nous revoilà.
You sure you're ready for this, kid?
Of
Right up it is. Arrête. Prends des risques ici, on est des malades.
So we do this, then we go back to Blackwater to collect.
How many times you gonna ask the same question, Micah?
That's a lot of damn money to leave sitting for too long.
It would be crazy to go back there now. The place will be swarming with Pinkertons.
We go
C'est le
back
risque.
when I say we go back, and that's the end of it.
C'est le boss, c'est pas le chef pour rien.
You'll just have to trust me. And if the O'Driscolls are right, there'll be a stack of railroad bonds on this train. Good money, once we work out how to cash them. Now everyone, shut up and get your mind on the job at hand.
Ouais, double tous.
Whoa! There's the water tower. Hold up here on the ridge.
Whoa there.
Oh, tout doux. Oh.
You want to head down? See how he's getting on? Okay.
Allons voir Bill, mais un peu plus vite quand même.
Good boy.
Oh, le cheval. Mais... Fuck. Billy!
How you getting on?
Yeah, I'm okay.
You sure?
Of course.
Can I help a little?
All right. Go ahead and set up the detonator by those rocks over there.
Okay, sure.
Now just unspool the wire and then attach it to said detonator.
Ok, faisons comme ça.
Okay, this is good.
All right. That should do it. You head back up to the others. I got it from here.
Okidoki.
Okay, boy. Let's go. Good job.
Have to say, I'm rather looking forward to this. Just be ready to move quick, and remember the plan. All of you, no mistakes.
What's going on? He says all fine.
We'll soon find out.
Everything okay?
I think so.
Petit créneau. Hop là, à cheval,
Okay,
tranquille.
cover your faces. Train should be here any minute.
Allez, on met son masque. Hop là. C'est important.
Gentlemen, it's time.
Pression.
Good luck, all of you. You all know what to do.
Tirer d'abord, tirer encore, et puis poser quelques questions une fois que tout le monde est mort. Oh. Oh. Ah.
Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Where did you find that moron? Who said it was fine?
My fault.
Mon masque.
You know that?
Ah, ça va. Ouais. Ça va que je me suis équipé avec mes flingos. Tiens. Oh là, voilà. Loser. trouver ce pauvre.
The others will get him. You and me, big man. Come on, we need to stop this train.
There's another guard up ahead. You want me to take him?
Oh ouais, vas-y.
Yes, you go.
Okay.
Déjà plein. Plus un homme de fusil. Ah. Qu'est-ce que tu branles, Lenny? Et où sa tête? Voilà.
Shouldn't we push up?
Ok.
Let's keep moving. Should we move up?
Oh. Take cover, take cover. Ok.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm good. What the hell was Bill doing? He had long enough to set that charge. I'm going up.
Well, I hooked up the wire, but we won't mention that.
We gotta hurry. We have to stop this train.
That's
Ouais,
what we're
vas-y,
doing,
vas-y.
kid.
Oups. Hein? Ah mais j'ai même pas eu le temps d'arriver sur le toit quoi. Quel mon enculé.
Come on, we need to stop this train.
There's another guard up ahead. You want me to take him?
You cover.
We got trouble. God dang it, we being robbed. How many you see? Did someone blow their train down?
Je peux voir.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm good. What the hell was Bill doing? He had long enough to set that charge.
Well, I hooked up the wire, but we won't mention that.
We gotta hurry. We have to stop this train.
That's what we're doing, kid.
You don't rock.
How you doing there?
I'm okay. We gotta hurry. We have to stop this train.
That's what we're doing, kid.
What the fuck? Allez, mange, mange. Tiens. Tu peux pas prendre le sien, le chapeau? Descends, 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 descends.
Going up. We have to stop this train.
Tranquillou bilou. Oh là là là. Il y a du monde.
Shit, more guards coming out of that train car.
Wow, 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 lui. What? Je vais faire ça.
We need to find the back, right?
Yep, he's pushing on him.
Don't be a shallow thing.
Still okay?
I think so.
Good.
Shoot him! Damn, he's got an arm. Who is this guy?
Doing good, kid. Where the hell are you?
I don't know. God damn it! I thought that was all of them.
Ah!
We're gonna die here.
Gonna get out of this.
Oh, I know we are. Hey, there's the other boy. There's still more coming off the train.
All right. Finish those sons of bitches. Good shoot, kid.
I can see now why the O'Driscolls brought so many boys up here for this.
Arthur, get over here. Come on.
Hey, j'arrive.
Yes, let's get the money and go. We got some fellas holed up in this last car. Ah, shit. What are you boys planning on doing in there? Listen to me. We don't want to kill any of you. Any more of you. I give you my word,
Ça se
but
discute.
trust me, we will.
I work for Leviticus Corn.
Come on, boys.
We got our orders.
Okay.
On tape.
You asked for it.
We ain't
5,
opening this door.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Allez hop.
Seems our friends have gone deaf. Wake them up a little. That's enough. Mr. Williamson, give Mr. Morgan and Mr. Smith some dynamite.
Oui.
You two boys go blow that door open. Now, don't matter too much to us, but you boys in there might want to take a step back.
Seems good enough. Now
Here we
light
go.
the fuse.
Synchronisation des montres.
Unless you got a
Et
death wish, I'd step back, fellas.
on va pas faire le héros.
All right, come on. Just walk on out here. We don't want to kill you. We just want to rob your boss. Get on up there. Search that train.
Oh. Zéro respect.
Look at this place. It's like a
Oui.
palace.
Now I've seen everything. Oh, you two got the safe? I'll search the rest.
Oh, yes. Should be easy as cake. You're just gonna stand there, kid. Pour me some brandy, will you? I'm parched.
Shut up. Me and Arthur did all the work.
Yeah, kid did good. Didn't see you rushing to jump on that train.
He's keen. I'll give you that.
C'était laborieux.
Okay,
Ouais.
let's see if we can get this open. Come on. Come on. Getting there.
Il achète des réserves indiennes apparemment.
There. See? That's how it's done. Shit.
C'est une jolie montre,
Just a
ouais.
pile of papers. Bonds? I don't think so. Here. Make yourself useful. At least we all know you can read.
Give me those.
Railroad contracts, invoices, blah, blah, blah. You got anything?
Not really. Sugar imports from the Spanish West Indies.
Un
A lot of sugar.
télégramme,
Some
des rumeurs
fancy
indiennes,
new
des
boaties
histoires
ordered
de
from
mines.
Europe.
I am not robbing another boat as long as I live.
Pas l'air d'un mec très bien, ce Levity du Cornwall.
Have you checked all the drawers and cabinets?
Non, pas encore.
How's it
Hop
looking
là.
in there?
Any luck, Arthur?
Nothing much yet. No, this looks like something.
Well, let's keep looking.
Goddamn O'Driscolls.
Think I got him.
Nice.
Thank God. Come on.
C'est où? Hop, ça se fait.
Let's hurry this along now.
S'il n'y a plus rien, il n'y a plus rien. Hein.
What did you find?
These bonds. They worth anything?
Oh, sure.
Oh oui.
Bearer bonds. I think we can probably sell these pretty easily. Well done. Now, would you get rid of all of this?
The train?
Yeah, get it out of here.
What about them?
What do you think?
I don't know.
It's up to you. Kill them, leave them here, take them with you on the train. Just make sure they don't send no folk after us.
Okay.
See you back at camp. When you get back, we'll be moving on. The rest of you, let's ride!
On ne prend pas de risque avec les gagardes. Ouais. Hop. Qu'est-ce que nous avons là? C'est pas qu'on est passé un peu vite à l'aller, mais tiens, on a quand même perdu des gardes en route. Ouais, il y a que des cigares. Médicaments, médicaments, miracle. Oh, soyons fous. Hop là. Non. En fait. On va le déjouer du train, on va envoyer un train fantôme. Un Evitius. Hop. Hop. Voilà, pas de place. Ouhouhou. Je me suis tout sali. Ok, on a tout pris, on a tout bien looté. Ici. Et on l'a fouillé par mes gardes. Hop. On descend. Un peu mon sang-froid. Pas de choses qui... Ouais. Hop là. Fais-tu bien là. Hop. C'est près du bord. On mettrait pas de l'autre côté pour varier un peu les plaisirs. Hop là. Nickel. Le cheval s'impatiente un peu. Une montre. Ça vaut le coup quand même. Hop là. Ah non, là on a perdu le conducteur. Bon bah, nous voilà rendu. Allez. Tire-toi le train. Faut que je te revois plus. Ouh, cascade. Allez, à la maison quitte.
Oh, for Lord's sake, put that book away and go help. Oh, Mary Beth.
So, we getting out of this hellhole?
We're gonna try. Weather seems stable.
And we just robbed the Leviticus Cornwall train.
We got money in our pockets. The worst is behind us, gentlemen. So the question is, where now?
I know this country a little. I told you, we should set up camp in Horseshoe Overlook near Valentine. We'll be able to hide out there no problem, as long as we keep our noses clean.
Well, then let's go. Clean noses and everything else. Arthur, you're in that one. Bring Hosea. I know you two like to talk about the good old days and what's gone wrong with old Dutch.
Howdy ho! Yeehaw! Bim bam! Si la campagne, les petits oiseaux. Yeehaw! Vive le Texas! Pardon. Réchauffe doucement.
Micah, get over here!
Yes, boss.
You two ride up ahead, make sure there's no surprises. We've had enough of those.
Me with the boy?
Just go.
Come on, kid. You can buy me a whiskey.
Qu'est-ce qu'on fait? On maintient.
Get us out the stream. Gotta keep us moving, but calm.
Oh.
Shit. Okay,
Zut.
let's take a look.
You all right back there? Does everything look all right?
Well, what's going on?
I broke the goddamn wheel. All right, let's get it fixed.
You need help?
Non, non, je vais soulever le chariot et remettre la roue tout seul, t'inquiète.
All right, Charles, you and me hold the thing up while you try and put the wheel back on, Arthur.
You still strong enough to hold up a wagon?
Shut up.
I'm just saying.
Well, say less. Pick the wheel up.
Ah, mon coup d'épaule, ça répare tout.
Nearly there.
See? You ain't so useless after all.
Not quite.
What do you think?
If they wanted trouble, we wouldn't have seen them.
Poor bastards. We really screwed them over down here. Come on, let's not push our luck.
What happened?
Well, get in. I'll tell you. Not too far now. Stay on this trail. We'll follow the river, then cut left inland. So, yes, the Indians in these parts got sold a very raw deal. This is the lands we're going to. Good farming and grazing country, they lost it all. Stolen clean away from them it was, every blade of grass. Killed or herded up to the reservations in the middle of nowhere.
And how's that different from anywhere else?
Well, maybe it's not. I just heard some of the army out here was particularly unpleasant about it.
Unpleasant? How do you rob and kill people pleasantly? We don't.
in spite of Dutch's talk.
I fear I was perhaps trying to simplify something more complicated for the benefit of our block-headed driver here.
Hey, don't blame it on me. Never forget, this here's a con man, Charles, born and bred. Just 'cause it sounds fancy don't mean he knows a damn thing about what he's talking about. So, what happened to your tribe?
I don't even know if I have one. At least, not that I can remember. My father was a colored man. He told me he lived with our people for a while. A number of freemen did, but when we were forced to move from our lands, the three of us fled. I was too young to really remember much. My whole life I've been on the run. A couple years later, some soldiers captured my mother. Took her somewhere. We never saw her again. We drifted around. He was a very sad man, and the drink had a mean hold on him. Around 13, I just took off on my own.
That was about the age we found young Arthur here. Maybe a little older. A wilder delinquent you never did see. But he learned fast.
Not as fast as Marston, apparently.
Wait, I don't understand. What's the problem between you two?
Arthur?
It's a long story. We still heading the right way?
That depends. Are we still heading west in search of fortune and repose in virgin forests as we planned? No. Are we heading in the correct direction on our desperate escape from the law eastwards down the mountains? Yes, I believe so.
You know this area?
La
A
balade.
little.
On
I've been
est
through a couple
bien.
of times. There's a livestock
Ah
town
putain,
not too
par
far
contre
from
on a
here
chaud.
called Valentine. Cowboys, outlaws, working girls, our kind of place.
Driscoll.
Probably there too.
Pinkertons?
Let's hope not.
And this place we're going. Wait,
On change les vêtements.
what's it called again?
Non, on peut pas.
Horseshoe Overlook.
It's a good place to lie low.
It'll do for now. And how low do you think Dutch is really going to lie? It's just, you know, maybe it's me who's changed, not him, but we kept telling him that ferry job didn't feel right. You and me had a real lead in Blackwater that could have worked out.
Maybe.
It just isn't like Dutch to lose his head like that.
Things go wrong sometimes. People die. It's the way it is. Always has been. Me, you, Dutch. We've all been in this line of work a long time. And we're still here, so... I figure we must have got it right a hell of a lot more than we got it wrong. What are you working on there, anyway?
Just some yarrow and ginseng. Good for the health. Better than that stuff you buy in the store. Yeah, you can have all this. I'm at the point where I can do it with my eyes closed.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
La cueillette.
Yep. Easy. Whoa. Yeah.
Le cinoche. Ah, ouais. Voilà. Bon, j'ai plus de dialogue, on accélère un peu la route. Ya. Ah, ça fait du bien de la verdure. La nature et petits animaux. Faut aimer l'odeur de cheval, quoi. Mollo, on fonce comme des benets. Enfin, quand même, entre les deux, y a pas? Non.
Head in there. Follow the track for a bit.
Thanks.
Hey, slow up. I'll jump on. Okay, let's go.
Any trouble getting in here, Javier?
Nope. It went well. This is a good spot.
Excellent. I think this'll work for us, Arthur. For now, anyway. Here we are, gentlemen. Home sweet home.
You weren't wrong, Hosea. This place is perfect.
I hope so.
Gentlemen, we have survived.
For now.
Now, it is time to prosper.
Arthur and I were about to prosper in Blackwater. We were on to something big. Then Micah got you all excited about that ferry, and here we are.
We have all made mistakes over the years, Hosea. Every last one of us. But I kept us together. Kept us alive. Kept the nooses off our neck.
I guess I'm just worried. I ain't got that long, Dutch. I want folks safe before I go.
Me too.
And now we are stuck. East of the Grizzlies and out of money. And a long way from our dream of virgin land in the west.
I know, my brother. But we are safe. We make a bit of money here. Then we move again. Head out around them. Be west of Uncle Sam. In a few months, buy some land.
I hope so.
Would you just look around you? This world has its consolations.
Gentlemen, I'm going to head into the local town and, see if I can strike up a little business.
Of course, Herr Strauss. I prefer robbing banks to usury. Seems more dignified somehow. Now, everyone, put your tools down for a moment. Come on, gather round. Quickly now. I know that things have been tough, but we are safe now, and we are far too poor. So it is time for everyone to get to work.
Get to work, but stay out of trouble. Remember, we are itinerant workers.
Laid off when they shut down our factory to the north. Now get out there and see what you can find. Uncle, Reverend Swanson, no more passengers. It is time for everyone to earn their keep.
There is a town a little way down the track named Valentine. Livestock town, all mud and morons, if I remember right. That seems a decent place to start.
And, we need food. Real food. That means every day. One of you.
And remember, whatever it is that you find, the camp gets its slice. Now be sensible out there.
Now the girls have your tent ready, Mr. Morgan. Come with me. You two will be ready shortly. We put you over here.
I'm sure everything will be fine, Miss Grimshaw.
It should be. Most of your stuff from Blackwater got saved.
Everything apart from my money.
Oh, don't remind me.
Well, we can always make more money.
We're gonna have to. Miss Jackson,
Faut
I've
streamer,
seen
gros.
shit with more common sense than you. Do it properly.
Putain, sur la réserve de poudre abruti.
Got off the mountain and rode east into some pretty enough country called the Heartlands. Ain't been this far east in many a year. Dutch seems a little better. His eyes are sparkling once more, and I can see he's thinking a little clearer. I think we all feel a little happier, in spite of Blackwater and that whole mess.
Arthur?
Jose?
Quite a day.
Let's hope so.
There's a bunch of the boys already in Valentine. Bill, Charles, and Javier. And Swanson found something down at the train station by the lake, apparently. And Strauss came back with that creepy little smile on his face. I'm sure there's a whole list of unfortunates he's forced money upon.
Thank you. And you?
I'm gonna read a book.
Eh bien écoutez, c'est la fin du premier chapitre. Nous on va s'arrêter là pour l'instant. On se retrouve bientôt pour visiter le campement, trouver notre petit coin pipi et parler avec les copains autour d'un feu de camp, boire un bon café, chasser du lapin. On va se régaler, on va pas avancer dans l'émission. Des gros bisous internet, à bientôt.